I'm Chief Superintendent Martin Ankublame, the second in command of Winneba local prison. As of today, we have 244 inmates today. It fluctuates. It can go up and come down. The maximum can go as far as to 250, maybe 255, 260. The minimum falls down as low as 195, 196. The capacity for this place is 80, but because of population increase and increase in crime rate, it fluctuates up. This prison also takes care of the courts and prisons from here to Mankasim. From Mankasim, you branch right to Asinfosu. Then Asinfosu, you come back to Bojuasi, Ofanko area, through Kaswa and back here. So all the police stations there and the calls there, this place takes care of them. The screening exercise is a God sent down act. One of our major challenges is health and medication here. Drugs. We find it difficult getting access to common drugs like malaria drugs, which is very common here. We also have problem with drugs to treat wounds. That is drugs to treat wounds, like iodine and any other cotton and bandage and those things. That has been also one of our problems. And then antibiotics, especially in the warm season. So they are coming here. It's slightly timely. Well, some people did donate drugs to us. We have health assistants where it is impossible for us to manage. We take the person to hospital and rely on the hospital. Drugs has been our challenge. But sometimes the Ministry of Health here, the district, the municipal health, sometimes it comes to our aid. They give us some drugs. But as the population is, it will never be enough. We always ask for more. So people come, benevolent people, some societies also come, and they give us drugs. We accept it, we take it. I wouldn't say only drugs. Prisons in general had its major function as safe custody and welfare of the prisoner. Then reformation and rehabilitation were practicable. Now, when I talk about safe custody, it means confining people who have deviated from the law and have been sentenced to serve by a court of jurisdiction, competent court of jurisdiction. So what normally happens is that initially, the safe custody, we keep them here or in the prisons. After serving his sentence, he goes out. Then we have to see their basic welfare needs: food, health care, shelter, clothing. These are the basic welfare needs. But as I said, let's take a case, for example. Somebody steals cassava or kobe or plantain. He is sentenced to maybe between 6 months to 1.5 years. Varies. He comes to the prison and then he gets in touch with someone who has been an armed robber, maybe a car snatcher, rapist, drug addict, and so on, who might be serving maybe 10, 15, 20, 25 years. Okay? Now, before this person leaves, he gets contaminated and picks from the high sentence criminal. So when it goes up, the society is not safe. You have picked one criminal and brought him here. The one who has gone out becomes worse. And so the service looked at it after research and studies, decided to include reformation and rehabilitation, which I said earlier on that were practicable, but now we are making it the pivot and even higher than the safe custody. And what do I mean by rehabilitation? Some came without skills, majority. And so when we take them in, we teach them skills so that they can acquire some skills. So when they go out, they'll be able to fend for themselves and live desirably in the society in which they are going. They can reintegrate into the society by having their skills like carpentry, masonry, tailoring, mechanical engineering, other things there. We train them, not only here, but all the prisons in the country. Here in Winneba, we don't have that asset, and that has been a major problem. So we are appealing to everybody. We need industrial machines to train the inmates sewing. We need carpentry tools to train those who are interested in carpentry. We need any other tools, machines that will help the masonry, BNC, block and concrete work. We need the space and other things, hand tools and those things, to help assist them to learn them. So that when they have these items, one, before they leave here, they have skills. Two, when it is daybreak, after their breakfast, everybody goes to his shop, trading shop, to learn. And therefore, nobody has the time to contaminate the fellow. You don't have the time to discuss or contaminate another person because you are busy throughout the day. Three, you go out with a skill that can make you suitable and reintegrate into society. Four, in the society in which you are going, you have less privileged people like you who didn't have the chance of coming in, and therefore they might be tempted to commit crime. But with your skill, you can also help and train them, and they also acquire skill, and then there will be public safety. Now, when you came around, you saw that the place was small. Our objective is to expand the place so that we'll be able to create these workshops, and that is what we have started. The headquarters have taken up renovation of the whole place. This place was given to prisons in 1850. Since then, no major rehabilitation has taken place, but the current directorate have pumping money to renovate the place. The offices, places, everything to expand, to re-wall the place and open up, and then we can take off this project. But it is not enough. We need everybody, corporates, societies, benevolent people should come to our assistance. When we look at the back, which I'll be taking around, we, the officers ourselves, have started on our own little contribution to expand place that we can rest when we are on break. That is the canteen. The municipal assembly is also helping here a lot. They have taken up the responsibility to provide us with biogas, which will cut down our fuel consumption. So when they give us the biogas, we will no more spend money. The money we spend on firewood will drastically reduce, if not to zero. We are still pleading for drugs. We are pleading for sanitation items like soap, detergents, and other things. We are pleading for cement, iron rods, anything that will help us to expand, to realize the rehabilitation project. And this will go a long way. If we have these things and we pull them out, they are well trained, and then they get back to the society, they will reintegrate, and then there will be public safety. The crime rate will go down. Other government organizations that can afford, please should help us, because public safety is not for one person, but it's for everybody. Be the banks, because without this, nobody can go free. Nobody can operate in this environment free. Whether it is the banks, the financial institutions, whatever, the little that any organization, even government organizations, can give us, we welcome it, we take it. It could be VRE, electricity corporation, whatever corporation. They should take it upon themselves as part of their social responsibility, and then assist us. And once we move, be able to achieve our rehabilitation, reformation projects, surely there will be peace and the public will be safe.